Ready to go back to the White City? Let's head back to Yellow Bird. To the Yellow Bird, everyone! Run!
Go for it! Run!
Don't think about the bombs. Come on, let's go!
We are being bombarded by damned frigates! We need to get in the air, quickly!
You go ahead. There's something I need to do. It's time for me to go. Get in the airship! It's time to show them what we can do, Oceanhorn!
Look, that must be the command ship of this armada.
The largest airship I have ever seen.
This might be our only opportunity to end this conflict once and for all. Hold on. I'm going to board it. Trin is attacking the fleet with Oceanhorn, and other living fortresses have joined the battle as well. It is...
Let's find a way inside this thing.
Spider bots. Try to throw a bomb over those crates.
Threat eliminated. There's the way to the lower deck. Time to see what's on the other side.
Welcome to my humble command ship, Master Mayfair, Sir Corbin. And you, son.
Nobody calls me Sir Corbin anymore.
Mesmeroth, so it is you behind these attacks. Halt the Armada if it is in your power.
Straight to the point as always, Master Mayfair. Unfortunately, my Armada is unstoppable. But you shouldn't be afraid of me, or the might that is under my command. Shake before the High Regent, who holds Arcadia in his palm. My Dark Army, as they call it, is approaching Arcadia with only one goal. Archimedes.
Archimedes, is it? You never got along with him, but then again, you never got along with anybody. And you still managed to surprise us, Mesmeroth. Tell me, how did you raise this Dark Army?
They are automatons. As you know, aside from magic, technology has always been my area of expertise. The mask revealed what I had always suspected. There is another, forgotten world hidden behind this realm. A world where the power of the emblems can be used freely, and spirits can be raised to serve in this realm if only you know how.
Like a caster gun summons a spell.
The caster gun is a crude tool, but the principle is the same. It uses the elements found within nature to lure in the untamed power of the emblems. But I can see the streams of creation with my own eyes. I can call the power to fuel my spells, or even to live within my creations. Thus, my servants are born through my hands. Just like Gen was once, back when I was just starting my journey as a warlock.
It's hard to explain.
We were all bewildered when you showed us your robot. Even Archimedes was taken aback by your talent.
But he was jealous. Gen was just a servant program that I was able to summon to live within a well-built frame of an automaton, but Archimedes could not understand it. He was trying to figure out my spell, like it was some kind of a magic trick. He did not understand the power that the emblems maintain behind the curtain. He did not understand the larger truth behind everything.
And what is that, may I ask?
He could not accept the fact that life on Gaia is staged and maintained by the gods living inside the sacred emblems. They are real, existing intelligences that make sure we have enough air to breathe and green forests in which to dwell. But good old Archimedes was not content. Instead of accepting the world as it is, he wanted to put a leash on the gods.
Oh, I don't know what to say, Mesmeroth. Archimedes has studied the sacred emblems for the past 20 years.
Oh, he knows everything by now and more. He's too dangerous, and I cannot let him continue his work. His grand core is almost finished. I cannot let that happen.
Archimedes is doing everything for the well-being of the realm.
What are you keeping from us, old friend?
I built this robot once to be my servant. Gen, become my dark apostle.
Corbin, no!
Sir Corbin is gone, Mayfair. It was wrong for me to trap his soul inside this robot in the first place.
Mesmeroth!
Visit his grave in Pharaoh.
He was not always the evil Warlock. When the war was over, he hid from fame and began his travels in a realm that was still recovering. We had not been in contact for many years, so I was surprised when he asked me to meet him near the Arnbeak. Mesmeroth came there with a baby in his hands. A war orphan, he said.
of unimaginable power. It's called Trilove. And with it, the world will bow before you.
I've been waiting for you to appear.
We have returned victorious, Your Highness. But victory was not without a loss. Sir Corbin is gone.
Your bravery has crushed the enemy of the realm. Mesmeroth might not be dead, but without his armada he is powerless.
The power of Oceanhorn is out of this world. I sank freighter after freighter and crushed airships like they were flies. The part of me...
Living fortresses channel the wrath of the gods, Tring. You should be afraid. But now it is time to move on. Let's unite the lands of Gaia with the Grand Core and finish the work that
Knights of Arcadia are never weary.
To the north of here, there is a forgotten nation that is the birthplace of the Arcadians. Those who know about its existence call it Source. Do not stray from the path, but head towards the beacon that rises on the highest peak.
It is just us now. Let's go get the emblem of sun from the palace and head north. We are all going to miss Sir Corbin, or Jen as you knew him.
I wish I could have been there in his final moments.
He will live in our hearts, and I will carry his battle ore until the end of my days.
There it is. The emblem of sun.
Trin, you hold on to it.
Goddess soul, hear the wishes of my heart.
My children, it is time to do our duty as knights. Let's return the...
All right?
Archimedes gave me this key. It will open a passage for us in the mountains north of the White City. We will leave through the east gate.
People of Arcadia, it is time to celebrate. Mesmeroth's army has been destroyed. My living fortresses have shown their power and burned down the enemy ships. Just like I burned down the dire folk army with the shield of Kronos 20 years ago. Those who oppose light and wander in the darkness cannot prevail. For Arcadians are unstoppable, and their future is written in the stars. Never has the world been more united. The Grand Corps already serves thousands of people in the White City, and it will soon enrich the lives of all the kingdoms. I praise your boldness, Arcadia, and your citizens. No one can deny us of our future.
There is something Mesmeroth said. He said, visit his grave in Feroa. That is the hometown of both Mesmeroth and Corbin.
We might have enough time to visit it, or other places. Whatever helps us in our mission to return the emblem of sun.
When I was a child, all these lands north of the White City were farmlands and small settlements. Look at these pipes now crawling on Gaia's land.
It's like a tumor.
People don't come here anymore, and I don't blame them.
Do you think my grandfather will be satisfied with completion of the Grand Corps?
I don't know, Trin. He is not like common men. Something inside him burns like fire and drives him to excellence.
Sometimes I wish he was like us. By the gods, a ghost? All clear. It's freezing in here. I should have brought my coat.
The path is blocked by the ice and snow. Let's find a detour.
Town. Let's head down there.
When I was young, I heard of a place up in the north where the knowledge was preserved, where the philosophers lived.
A town dedicated to the preservation of the knowledge. Knowledge of whom?
We are near the beacon.
What is this place? All these statues, they're so lifelike.
This took place many years ago. Could have been during the last war.
But why?
Do I need to say it? To collect the emblem of sun. I do have a few questions to ask when I meet Archimedes next time. Let's find the key to the High Philosopher's house. Let's find our way through this building.
Look, a chest.
Go on. The puzzle doesn't solve on its own. I wish I had the chance to visit this place before all of this. The shelves are filled with books, brimming with knowledge. But there's no time to read them now.
This is a letter from my grandfather to...
Dear Calliope, thank you for allowing me to take you to see the stars last night. I was so excited about the telescope. I hope I did not bore you. Science and progress get me so excited. My heart burns when I think about what we could achieve with all the knowledge of the ancestors. We could reach our own true potential, instead of settling for this simple life here in the North. I know I am young, but I feel like I can see the future so much better than the philosophers. Philosophers are leaders in their stupid vows for conserving the world. They think I am dangerous, and we must be careful not to attract your husband's attention. The last thing we need is High Philosopher to get a hint of us. I know you don't want to hear this, but I hate his whole dull existence. He is too old for you, and does not share your passion for, well, anything, but I do not want to write about him. I just want to be with you. Maybe we should escape to the south and have a family. It is something you have always dreamt about, is it not? Thank you again for spending last night with me. Do you remember that special star that I showed you with my telescope? I will take you there one day. You have my word. Ark.
Ark. My grandmother always called him that.
They escaped this place and came to the White City. I was born and raised in the lower town, and Archimedes was a public figure already back then. Calliope was always on his side. She was his muse, encouraging and driving him into new research and innovations.
She was the kindest and warmest person I have ever known.
Yes, and I want to tell you more about her, Trin, but it will have to wait a little longer. Well, I'm not going to climb through the window.
Dear Calliope, thank you for allowing me to take you to see the stars last night. I was so excited about the telescope.
Return. The third monolith. I have seen it somewhere. I have seen it in my grandpa's laboratory. A ship reaching to the stars, towards another world, leaving the land in flames behind. I can see the beacons and the emblems left behind, connected to a thing that stretches to all the lands below. The Grand Core.
I'm sorry, Knights, but your adventure ends here. I can't let you interfere with my work any longer.
failed in our mission. Mesmeroth as the emblem of the sun. They took away our gear and trapped us in this old, forsaken prison tower in the Outlands. She always loved flowers. My grandmother, Calliope. Looking at a barren and dead place like this makes me remember how much I love flowers. You never think about it when you're in a sick. Calliope's death changed my grandfather. Now all he concentrates on are his war machines. I'm a knight, but I hate war from the... Imagine if we had met before all this. Would we be together? Hey! Where are you taking me? Go of me!
Trin. Yeah.
prisoner resisted the transfer.
Leave us.
At once, sir.
Oh, Trinity. I wish I didn't have to capture you like this. It might be difficult to understand right now, but I once considered your grandparents my friends. I wish we had had a chance to meet before things got out of hand.
You can stop any time.
No, unfortunately not. I once made a promise to myself that I would not let that madman rule over Arcadia. I will not stop now, when my work is almost finished.
You will never rule over Arcadia.
What do you mean, rule? It is hard for me to understand the depths of the lies he has been feeding you. I've never wanted to step into Archimedes' shoes. I'm simply here to stop the completion of the Grand Core and his megalomaniacal plan to take his kingdom to the stars. He is a tormented old man who thirsts for power. He's no longer satisfied with the magnificent kingdom he has already built. He is now ready to destroy this world, to take his realm to the stars.
Let us help you then.
With these eyes of mine granted to me by the guardian of the realm's mask, I can see the true you. How you are connected to the streams of creation. It is unfortunate that Archimedes never truly understood how special you are. You and he are both awoken ones, born from anima orbs. You are souls from another world, brought here by the beacons, born inside the beacons.
You mean...
Yes, you and the boy. One was born in the hands of a man who wanted a child for his wife. One in the hands of a young and curious warlock. You love him, don't you? It seems like this is the path destiny has set before us. I will begin my journey to the White City, but you will stay here, far away from the Triloth's destruction. When the storm is over, together you and he will lay claim to this kingdom, and rule it as the king and queen it deserves.
Let me go, Mesmeroth!